and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Hawks, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, right now for Charlotte, they are showing some progress. Little by little, they're becoming a better team. Now, they just have to maintain this positive momentum.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. We've got Zion Williamson, also Yusuf Nurkic out there, and it's Mack in at shooting guard. And for Atlanta, Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's the monster in at the 5 down low. And with both of these teams sitting at 0-1, this game 2 is crucial.
Yeah, the challenge with the NBA Cup is there's no feeling out period. You have to hit the ground running or you're gonna get left behind.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Daniels to the wing on the left. And there's a pick. Here's Young, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base, extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
And both free throws good for Young.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Nurkic. Miller on the wing. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Outside Young. Going inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson. Here's Mack. 9 points for him in his last game. Johnson finds Young. Back to Johnson from outside the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Miller. Sends it home from three-point land.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
He said when Zion is healthy and right, you can't really stop him, but you can try to contain him. Stop his dribble drive, force him to hit shots over the top of you. Sounds like they're going to try to make him a jump shooter tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Pass to Reynolds. From 9 feet. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. The monster, the pass to Daniels. Johnson for three. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Miller. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Nurkic passes to Reynolds. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Johnson. And they get it back. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Trae Young.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Williamson outside. Pass to Miller. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Miller's gotten his second bucket.
Well, Brandon Miller working without the basketball, but as soon as it finds his hands, boy, he is shot ready.
Outside Young. Here's the monster, defended by Nurkic. Here's the monster. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Reynolds passes to Miller. And here's Nurkic. Pass to Mack. From deep. And the Hornets, another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And Doris, at 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds, Yusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
B.A., we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old-school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim, not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. In the third spot, the Hawks.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Young. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Reynolds. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
It's Johnson with a drive. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Williamson passes to Nurkic. Here's Reynolds. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Lets it go from the wing. Young misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Reynolds. 8 points in his last time out. And rejected. They get it back. Here's Nurkic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you love the competitiveness you get nightly from Yusuf Nurkic. The other thing you love is commitment to team, willing to back up teammates.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Good from Nurkic. And this is game 2 of the NBA Cup tournament for both of these teams here in the group play round.
Yeah, in this NBA Cup format, every single game counts. So a win here for either of these squads is essential to keep them in the hunt moving forward.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Hawks trailing. Young looking over the floor. They set a pick. The 3. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 ball. He drops it from range. Johnson's got 10.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Reynolds. Pass to Williamson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Young.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Now here's Young. Last game, 26 points for him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw's good. Young. And both free throws good for Young. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Williamson. Here's Mack, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Nurkic passes to Reynolds. Three-pointer off the mark.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Young, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Nurkic, a screen on Johnson. Johnson against Williamson. Here's Mack. No good on the triple.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Daniels. No points so far. There's the triple. They get it again. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Mack. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mack's got 5 now.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside Young. Pass to the monster. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points for him. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Miller. The 3 is up. The rebound by Atlanta. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, Brandon Miller showing off his range right there.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Pass to Cool Hands. Here's Daniels. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 3. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
You look at the Hawks, though this is only game 2 of the Cup, desperation has to be setting in.
I would say this is a crucial game for them. If they lose and fall to 0-2, they're essentially eliminated from advancing to the knockout stage.
And then for Charlotte, this is a vital game in the Cup for them. They lost their group stage opener. A loss tonight could end their run.
Yeah, it dropped them to 0-2 with just 2 games left in the group round. You probably need 3 wins to advance, so they cannot afford a loss.
And he drops it first. Carries checked in for Young. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Hawks leading. Here's Daniels. 14 points for him last game against Denver. And there's the screen. And there's the drive. Fires it from 18. The shot by Cool Hands, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Shot from the wing. Atlanta with a rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
Here's Kane, still without a bucket. Pass to Daniels. Porzingis with it. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Kane. Off target on the 15-footer. The Hornets shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. Charlotte, 4th.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
And it's tied up with that one. And Atlanta making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Here's Carey. 14 points his last outing. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's cool hands. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Alexander Walker. Hornets with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Williams passes to Green. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Kane. He's scoreless. It's tipped. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from 3, his specialty.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Kane. On the wing, Alexander Walker tries it from 16, and that one comes up a bit short.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And here is Green. Outside, Williams. No good from outside. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Ooh, Williams with the block.
You see how Williams is such a gritty defender. Send it back, Grant.
Pass to Green. Now here's Williams. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Carey. Yet to see a basket. From the arc. That shot off the mark. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Hornets leading by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
The Hornets with a lead. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Ricochet in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Reynolds, guarded by Young. Reynolds' shot is good.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Johnson against Williams. Okongwu, a screen on Williams to the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside, Green. Back to Miller. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Miller's got 11 points.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Inside. Fearless from Young inside.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Miller outside. Three-pointer. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Johnson on the wing. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And yep, it's good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Defensive foul. Grant Williams. His first team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Outside Young. Up top Johnson. Back to Young. The kick out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Atlanta again missing.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Johnson with the defensive effort. Hawks trail by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And out on the wings, Zach Ricochet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks. 4th, the Hornets.
And both of these teams know how to score, evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Reynolds. Fires from deep. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Rizachet. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Daniels. Young with it. Trey quick on the take. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the score by Atlanta. Connects from downtown.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Johnson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Miller. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Daniels. Now Young. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He is so dangerous in that action. Nice decision there from Young.
The Hornets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to Reynolds. Here's Miller. Hits a 3-pointer. Miller's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside Johnson to the middle. And stolen by Williamson. Oh, the D, no chance against Williamson.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Hawks trail by 5. Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Lets it go from deep. And the 3-pointer goes. Young's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Daniels. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. From deep 3-point range. Nope, shooting 3 for 8 in the game now. The Hornets have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Knocked away. Here's Mack. And here's Williamson, guarded by Young. For 3. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 7-point Hornet lead.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. The Hornets making a switch here. Nurkic just checked in. Young with it. He's got 11. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. And then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic.
And for that game against the Thunder, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Here's Reynolds. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Out to the right wing. Now here's Miller. He's covered closely. It's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Kane's checked in for Atlanta. Carey comes in for Trae Young. He does not get the second one.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Pass to Nurkic, to the paint, and out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Atlanta, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot. And of course there are the Hornets, just barely behind them, only 1 spot down.
Well, right now for the Hawks, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Here's Carey. Still no points. And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Reynolds. Rebounded by the Hawks. The Monsters got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Daniels. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Reynolds. Here's Mack. From about 19, the rebound by Atlanta. The Monsters got his 6th rebound on the night. Porzingis surveying the floor. Releases from the wing and drills it. Porzingis has got 5 points.
Yeah, that jumper is pure Porzingis. Nice follow through, nice touch. This guy is very fundamentally sound.
Here's Mack. 5 points in the game. 5 on the clock. There's the three. The Monster grabs the miss. The Monster's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Carey. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Mack. And the shot's good. Mack's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Daniels. Here's the Monster. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Hornets making a change here. And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. In 3rd, Charlotte.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, leading by 5. To the inside, the kick out to Williams. Puts up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the 2nd. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Carey. Here's the Monster. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Charlotte leading by 6. Got a piece of it. Outside, Alexander Walker. Right side, Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to the Monster. Good work there as it goes. The Monster's got 12 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
1:43 left in the first half of this one. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. He's got 6.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Outside Porzingis. 1:19 left in the first half. The Monster, the pass to Carey. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. The Hornets pull it in. Outside, Green. Inside, here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
He's off on the first.
Boy, you have to admire the confidence of Grant Williams. He will go nose to nose with any of the league's great trash talkers. He will participate.
Good on the second one. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Porzingis. The putback. Can't hit that one.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Basket counts. Green's got his second basket of the night. 44 seconds left in the second. Hawks trail by 12. Now Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. Now Porzingis. Williams defending. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Assist
32 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Green. The kick out to Williams. 17 seconds left in the first half of this game. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Here's Carey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Team's fourth. At the line for two. Carey.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Charlotte Hornets.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. This next one comes to us from Unicorn Armand. They ask, is a tomato a fruit or a vegetable?
Okay, Ernie, let me take this. In culinary terms, it's the vegetable. But from a botany standpoint, it's a fruit because of the seeds.
What do you mean, bought any? I bought plenty of tomatoes and I got all of them from the veggie section.
He said botany, as in the science of studying plants.
Science, you don't need to overthink it, Ernie. If it can go on a burger, it's a vegetable.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's Miller. On the court for the Hornets. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Miller, and it's Mack in at the 2. Miller, the pass to Reynolds. Here's Mack. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Young. The drive. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Reynolds, guarded by Young. Reynolds passes to Nurkic. Williamson left side. Here's Mack. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Nurkic. Mack's shot is off.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Miller finds Williamson. Nurkic a screen on Johnson. Williamson for 3. Charlotte again missing. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Reza Shea. Rebounded by Mack. Charlotte leading by 8. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Reynolds. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Reynolds has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The monster. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
One's out.
Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Mr. moves the pass to Williamson. Here's Reynolds. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Miller can't get it to go.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists. Second, the Hornets.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Rizachet. Here's the monster, defended by Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. Here's the monster. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Timeout shows.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Reynolds. Back to Miller. And a nice finish on the layup. Miller's got 24.
At this point, Brandon Miller is getting whatever he wants on the offensive end. Defense better step up.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 19.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Charlotte leading by 5. Mr. moves the pass to Nurkic. And here's Miller. Down low. Here's Williamson. That shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Daniels. Hornets with the rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mack. 7 points in the game. Back to Williamson. With the fadeaway. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Williamson's got 8.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
And here's Johnson. He's got 13. Pass to Rizachet. Here's the monster, defended by Nurkic. The monster, the pass to Daniels. Knocks down the long J. Daniels has got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Here's Reynolds. Nurkic with the ball. To the inside. Here's Miller. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Pass to Young. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Mack. Back to Williamson. Over Young. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Hawks trail by 6. Here's Daniels. And stolen by Williamson. Mr. moves the pass to Miller. Now here's Williamson.